tow out forever, somewhere near the end of time. Noise will pass and the dust will...
The Mersey Ferry is a ferry service operating on the River Mersey in the northwest of England between the Liverpool and Wirral Peninsula. Ferries have been used on this route since at least the 12th century and continue to be popular amongst the local people and visitors. But what I want to know is, what does the ferry actually mean to Liverpool?
The ferry to Liverpool is part of its heritage, its history, tradition, simply because ever since the Middle Ages people have been going to and fro, whether it's Birkenhead, whether it's Liverpool.
The ferry dates back to the First World War, carrying troops all over from the Royal Marines.
One of the most important things about the ferry is that during the First World War, the Lusitania, a passenger ship, was sunk by undersea booting U-boats, the German Navy. And they were one of the hazards during the First World War. What these ferries did was unbelievable, because they actually carried troops, Royal Marines, down to Zeebrugge in 1917, because the U-boats were causing havoc throughout the war. So therefore they needed a flat bottom boat to get through the boom into Zeebrugge so that they could take out the U-boats. And as I said, Royal Marines were on two ships, two ferries. One was the Iris and the other was the Daffodil.
Due to the U-boats, there were over 200 casualties and 170 deaths, unfortunately. Yet it was only because of the flat-bottom ferries like the Irish and the Daffodil that the wounded and the unscathed got back safely.
And George V gave the prefix Royal to these two wonderful ferries, hence the Royal Daffodil and what we're on, the Royal Iris, which is absolutely fantastic. And that's what it means to me. It's not only carrying passengers from Liverpool to Birkenhead, Birkenhead to Liverpool, it's more than that, because it's got its royal prefix, Iris, the Royal Iris and the Royal Daffodil. So historically, the ferries are absolutely wonderful.
The current fleet consists of 3 vessels, which were all originally from the 1960s, and were named Mountwood, Woodchurch and Overchurch. All 3 ferries have been extensively refurbished and renamed, the Royal Iris of the Mersey, Snowdrop and Royal Daffodil, respectively. The ferries share a workload of cross-river ferrying, charter cruises and the Manchester Ship Canal Cruise. Tourists from all around the country come to Liverpool and sail on the ferry, as well as thousands of people from around the city. But what makes the Mersey Ferry so iconic?
Why it's iconic? It's like anything else. You've only got to look over to Liverpool side and see the wonderful Liver building. You see the wonderful Cunard building and the wonderful Port of Liverpool building. And they are iconic, just like the ferry. And don't forget why it's iconic. You had one of the great Mersey Beat era singers, Jerry Marsden, singing "Ferry across the Mersey." So again, he brought it as an iconic sort of thing. He immortalised it, in other words.
Ferry Across the Mersey is a song written by Jerry Marsden and was recorded by his band Jerry and the Pacemakers. It was released back in 1965 and reached the number 8 in the UK charts. So I think we'd all agree, the Mersey Ferry is a living Liverpool icon. Let's hope it stays and continues to be popular amongst the people of Liverpool and tourists worldwide.
Life goes on day after day.
hearts torn in every way. So ferry, cross the Mersey, 'cause this land's the place I love, and here I'll stay. People, they rush everywhere, each with their own secret care. So ferry, cross the Mersey, and always take me there, the place I love. People around every corner, they seem to smile.